Welcome to my podcast. Today, I want to talk about the danger of silence. African youth must arise. Part 2. This is the second part of my discussion on the danger of silence. Now, I am addressing the youth, focusing on what is happening on our continent. I know we have many personal challenges to deal with, and we hardly have time to catch up on what is going on in the public space. We all want to improve our lives and take care of our families. But here is the problem: things won't get better until we address some fundamental issues. Life in our society will not improve until we fight for change. We can no longer remain silent. We can no longer sit back and watch as corruption, injustice, and oppression continue to plague our continent. African youth, it is time to rise and bring the change that we need. Just a few days ago, a Nigerian lady spoke out about the economic crisis in the country, and all the politicians could do was to threaten her. Can you imagine that? I wonder how we got to this point. How can we have a completely irresponsible government, and when a citizen calls them out on their irresponsibility and incompetence, they still have the audacity to threaten her, and that's in a democracy? I think these politicians are jokers. And for too long, they have taken the youth for granted because we either do not know our rights or are not demanding them. For too long, young people have remained silent while politicians embezzle public funds, manipulate systems, and engage in acts of wickedness. We have watched as they make empty promises, assuring us that change is coming, telling us to be hopeful, to trust them, and all of that. Yet, while they speak of change, they send their own children abroad. They secure their futures and continue to exploit the very resources meant for the people. Silence is a weapon of oppression. When we remain silent in the face of injustice, we become enablers of that very injustice. If we do nothing, the cycle of oppression and corruption and suffering will persist on our land. You see, just like what Napoleon Bonaparte said, he said the world suffers a lot not because of the violence of bad people, but because of the silence of good people. See, I can't agree more. Change is never a miracle. It is enforced. It must be demanded, fought for, and sustained. Change does not come to the passive. It comes to those who dare to act. Yes, many of us have protested, we have spoken out, and we've taken action. But we must understand that this is not a sprint, it is a marathon. We must remain consistent, determined, and unwavering. We must continue to speak about these issues at every opportunity, every time, every day, on our social media, in face to face conversations, and across our various platforms. The forces that we are up against are deeply rooted and they will not relinquish power easily. If we fail to act decisively, these corrupt politicians and forces will sell our future to the foreigners, which I think they are doing already. You see, they will mortgage our land, our resources, and our dignity, all while preparing their own children to inherit the stolen wealth and even take over from them, right? But we must not allow this to happen. See, when when they are gone, the next generation of their families will take their place. They will continue the same cycle of exploitation. Look at what is happening in countries like Cameroon, in Equatorial Guinea, in Republic of Congo, in Uganda, in Eritrea, and many other countries in Africa. Many African countries are wallowing in poverty and hunger, while these politicians are living in opulent lifestyles. They are buying properties abroad. They are buying expensive things abroad, while the people are living in poverty. You see, we must not allow this to continue, this evil and wickedness. We must not allow them to continue. Africa has the youngest population of people in the world. We have the youngest population in the world. We are the majority. We have the power to change our continent. but we remain silent. Why? Why are we not standing together with one voice to demand a better future? It is time for Africa to rise. It is time for us to move, to step up, to speak out, and to act in decisiveness and strong mindedness. We cannot afford to be spectators in our own destiny. The future of our continent depends on what we do today. You see, those of us who are on the continent, let's brace up for the change. And those outside the continent, let's support and give all the assistance that are needed. We cannot wait for change. We cannot wait for things to happen. We must make them happen. I love what John F. Kennedy said. He said, if not us, who? And if not now, when? You see, I can agree more. It is our time to change, and the time is now. African youth, rise. Read next. The role of the youth in solving our food problem. Read previous, part one of this very article. You can read the part one. You can check it out on my blog. I'll put a link in the description. You can also watch this on the YouTube and my social media platforms. If you found this post valuable, please kindly share with others and let's spread the word. Thanks for your support. P.S. In case you want to, feel free to reach out to me if you want advice on your plans or if you want advice on your plans and ideas or how to work on your gift and purpose, yeah, you can drop me a message or email me at sopiansofgod@gmail.com and we arrange a call. Would you like to write a book? Share your story, ideas, and knowledge in a book. Now it is easier than ever. In 3 weeks, I'm going to help you to write a book. It will be written and published. Send me a message at bookminds224/7 at gmail.com. Also, you can get books on Amazon Books. Check out my website, Wordflix Publishers. You can check all that details in the articles. They're all highlighted, so they will just take you directly to the website. Right. If you also want customized songs for you or your loved ones on your birthdays or your weddings or any ceremony coming up, you can always reach out to us. Easy Music got you. They're gonna give you a very wonderful music composition, and you're gonna have a great time with your family and have a good celebration. All right. So you can also check out this post. Move Africa. Number two, why the West wants to destroy Russia. The road to World War III. Number three, democracy is a scam in Africa. Here is what works. Number four, a wake up call to all Africans and people of African descent. And number five, Africa's nuclear weapon. Kindly drop your comments, like and subscribe for more. And thanks for watching.